Hello everybody, it's me, Old Drifter again. Yeah, another day. I'm just sitting here in the van. I want to get on here real quick. I'm just going to make this short and sweet. First let me say it's hot today. Man, it's hot. It's humidity, what it is. Not really the temperature, just humidity. But anyway, I was sitting there watching some videos a while ago. Something just kind of rubbed me raw. I see it all the time. I know y'all do too. The ones who do this know what it's about. The band that I'm talking about. I forgot who I was watching, but I'm not going to say their names. There's actually three I was watching. And I'm just going to have to call baloney. Their videos are so fake. Of course, don't get me wrong. Now, this is what they do for a living. So they're trying to sell it to you. Sell this life to you. Sell their video to you so they make money. I understand that. But they're really messing up people who are, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but say researching or thinking about getting into this life. They're really messing them up. I mean, the one, I watched one, I ain't gonna say their name. It's a man and a woman. Just total garbage. I mean, their whole life is a lie. I just, normally I don't get tore up about this, but the one they put out, well, it's actually been out about a week. I just watched it, but total baloney. I mean, they make it seem like go buy your van or camper or whatever, come out here and just dance on rainbows and ride unicorns all day with butterflies around your head. What a load of garbage. They're lying to everybody, and they're messing people up. For anybody that does this life, I can name quite a few on here that I watch that are fairly honest. Well, I shouldn't say fairly, they are honest about the life. It's hard. It's not an easy life. Yes, it's a great life. It's what I call a free life. I don't mean free as it don't cost nothing. I mean free as in you can slow down. You don't have to rush around everywhere. Say I drive 4 hours down the road to something I want to see or whatever. I don't have to try to rush back home. I'm already home, so I can just find me a place around there. That's what I'm talking about. But it's hard. This life is not easy whatsoever. Now, if you're a millionaire or got, pocket full of money, well, yeah, I guess it is rainbows and unicorns. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm poor. So, but for the average person, it's a hard life. Really, I shouldn't say hard. That's really not the right word. But it's not what these folks are putting in these videos. I mean, there's a daily routine I have to do every day just to live. I mean, I don't get to go in the kitchen, just turn the faucet on. I don't get to go in the bathroom and turn the shower on and run unlimited water. I don't know. I mean, I could name 100 things. I gave up a lot to live this life. I gave up a lot of comforts and such, that you have in a normal home. But I did it by choice because I enjoy the freedom of it. Now, I'm not rich by no means. I still work jobs, so that's something I have to do. Not everybody, a lot, but not everybody. But me personally, I still got to find work. If I say I go to a new state or new city or whatever, I got to find some kind of work. Keep a little bit of money coming in. Have to find water, which is not as easy as it sounds. Yeah, I can go to Walmart and buy water, but I mean, you just can't afford to do that. I mean, I buy it every now and then. I buy my drinking water. I'm talking about everyday use, cleaning up, showering, or whatever. You just can't sustain financially just buying all that water all the time. But, I mean, for y'all that live this life, I don't have to tell you. There's a daily list I have to do every single day just to sustain a comfortable life. And to sit here and watch these folks just, I don't know, kind of tore up about it. I shouldn't be, really. I mean, but I just hate it because I've done met one person, or actually it was a couple. Well, actually I met them last summer, but they came out here with the idea from watching them same kind of videos to just sell your home, sell everything you got, and come out here and live this free, perfect life, danced through a field of flowers with butterflies and all, and they fell flat on their face. They didn't make it. They was running through money. I mean, every day just spending money. They didn't have to, in my opinion, they didn't have to, but they was renting motels a lot. They ran through their savings, according to them now. I'm just going by what the guy told me, but within 7 or 8 months, they ran through all their savings, spent it all. Because they were trying to go to all these attractions. That's another thing. You see on there, some of these bigger YouTubers, of course, now, don't get me wrong, that's how they sell their video, but they go to all these attractions, Disneyland, and well, there's one person that goes to Disneyland twice a year, but that's how he sells his videos. I understand that part, but and you see him spending all this money. Well, I ain't got to explain it. You guys know, and it gives a false impression to somebody that's just starting out doing this or researching, wanting to do it. It really gives them a false impression. They never show the bad times. Well, like now, for example, it's I have to look. I forgot. It's like 96 degrees, 100% humidity. I mean, if you want the truth, it's miserable right now. I mean, it's just miserable. I could put an air conditioner in here, and I have thought about it, but I could put an air conditioner in the window, run my generator, run the air, you know, all night or whatever. But there's my expenses going up. There's another cost I got to pay, which means I have to work more. And don't get me wrong, this is going to sound bad, but I don't want to work. That's the whole purpose that I started this. I've worked hard my whole life. Before you can get any wrong ideas. I think I said it before, but I started when I was 14, and I've worked every single day, hard, long hours, until just a few years ago when I said I'm done with it. I've worked my life away, and I'm done. I'm gonna enjoy my life. So don't get the wrong idea about me. I'm not a bum just because I say I don't want to work no more. Now, what I mean by that is I don't want to work them 78-hour weeks. I still work jobs. Actually doing a job right now, fixing to come to an end, but you know, I still work jobs. I just don't want to work my life away is what I'm getting at. But anyway, back to what I was saying, that, you know, if I put an air conditioner in here, that would raise my expenses, which means I would have to work more because my costs would go up, and that would just defeat the whole purpose. You know, if I'm going to work a 70-hour week, I'm just going to go back home and live in the comforts of my home if I was going to do that. But anyhow, these videos, shame on you. That's all I can say, to shame on you. You're lying to these people. You're giving them false hope. You're giving them false impressions of what this life's really about. If you really want to see, I don't show much because I've been stuck in the same area for a long time. But if you really want to see what this life's about, or the true way it's about, there's one channel called Little House on the Road. Now, he don't sugarcoat nothing. I like watching him. He shows everyday problems, the good times and the bad times. He's pretty good. I like watching him. Trying to think of another one that's I don't know. I'm sitting thinking it's kind of hard. A lot of people don't show the bad times. There's just as many bad times as there is good. I mean, granted, knock on wood, I went all last year with no trouble whatsoever. I mean, zero. It was the rainbow life. This year, yeah, I've had a lot. I've made up for it. I mean, this has been one thing after another, and that's okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but that's just part of it. You know, you're gonna have the good times and you're gonna have the bad times. But if anybody's happens to run across this video that's researching this life or thinking about getting into it or has already just gotten into it, most of the videos you've watched, not all of them, but most of them are baloney. They're lying to you. You need to wake up, because there will be hard days and they will come. And there's going to be times that, well, I was in this one town, this one area. There was well, I just say in California, most of y'all know if you've been there, there's no parking anywhere. Well, around LA you can, but that's kind of sketchy. I didn't like that too well. But yeah, I mean, I'm talking about, there was day areas, day parks and whatnot. I'm talking about finding a place to sleep. Even the Walmarts, no, can't do it. I mean, I had trouble just trying to find a place to sleep that night. I ended up Well, I ain't gonna say because I don't get nobody. It wasn't what I did wasn't good. It wasn't illegal or nothing. I'm talking about where I parked. It wasn't really smart, but I did it because I just ran out of options. But I ain't gonna repeat it because I don't want nobody to copy that. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It just irritates me sometimes to see that. I mean, it's okay to put all that stuff in the video, but let them know that there's bad stuff too. There's a, well, I shouldn't say bad because I don't get the wrong impression. If this stuff was bad, I wouldn't be out here. But I mean, there's hard times. You know, you're gonna break down. You're gonna have tires blow. You're gonna get woke up in the middle of the night, run off wherever you're at. You're not even gonna be able to find a place to sleep. You're gonna have trouble finding water. I mean, just countless things that can go wrong, and it can be costly sometimes. Now, on average, I get by on roughly about $600 a month, and that's living comfortable. That's not struggling, doing without anything. Roughly about $600 a month, paying my insurance on the van and buying food and gas and all that stuff. But there's times, well, okay, I'll just say last month. Of course, now I've been working on the van, you know, improving things and doing some repairs. But I spent $2,400 last month. $2,400 bucks. Of course, the tires. No, it was this month. I said last month. This is June. My bad. Which y'all know I'm loopy. But this month I've already spent $2,400. But the tires were $800, so that's a big chunk of it right there. Then I spent rough figure on my head. I don't know. It's about almost $1,000 on the van itself, as far as putting new parts on the motor, changed a few things underneath, redid some wiring. You know, this stuff that hadn't broke yet, but I felt like would give me trouble down the road, so I went ahead and changed it, fixed it. But yeah, I spent $2,400 this month, and that's including my regular monthly expenses, you know, insurance and all that stuff. So that's the reason it's kind of high. But and the tires being the big chunk of it. But yeah, I mean, right there is $2,400 bucks, and that could happen 2 or 3 months in a row if you was to, you know, have them bad times. So I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted people to know. I don't know how to say it really. When you watch some bigger YouTubers, understand what you're watching. Understand they're selling that video to you because that's how they make their money. I don't make a dime off this. I have no reason to try to sell you anything. But yeah, just keep in mind they're trying to sell you that video. So of course they're going to make it so great, so wonderful. Just remember that. Dig down. Camo Dave calls it the bottom of YouTube, which is good. Dig down there to the bottom. Get some of them low down people there. Not the people being low down. I'm talking about on the list how big their channels are. Like living, was it Little House on the Road? That's a good one. There's another one I watched and my mind won't let me think of it. Anyhow, it'll come to me later after I get done with this. Basically, just understand what you're watching and use common sense and know it ain't gonna be rainbows every day. It's just not gonna happen. Anyhow, I just want to get on real quick, which I see it hasn't been real quick. It's been almost 15 minutes, but I just want to get on real quick, vent, I guess you could say. Hope everybody's doing okay. Say hello to my aunt, and yeah, I just want to tell folks to understand that most of that is garbage. Most of that's baloney. I mean, it's lies. It's just garbage. Try to understand that. I'm not saying their video's garbage. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying how they're portraying this life. What they're telling you is garbage. It's all lies. It's actually, it's a wonderful life. It's great. I love it, or I wouldn't be doing it. But it's a hard life. Hard in its own ways, you know. You don't have the luxuries that you do in the sticks and bricks. You don't get to flip a switch. Well, I do. I got solar and everything. But you know what I'm talking about. You don't have unlimited electricity. You don't have unlimited water. I've got a bathroom in here, but a lot of people don't. I don't have a shower. I got an outside shower, but if it's pouring down rain or storming, or I'm in an area in the public, I can't use it. Well, then I got to find a place to take a shower. you know, it's a hard life. I just want y'all to understand that. Don't fall in the trap that a lot of people are. Read between the lines. I understand what you're watching. I understand they're trying to sell that to you. Anyhow, I just wanted to vent real quick. Hope you're having a great day, and God bless you.